Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your career and money reading for November 2019. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but you know the drill. If it doesn't resonate, check out your moon and rising signs, perhaps another tarot reader, or ask for guidance, because if you have a question, Spirit definitely wants you to have the answer. Okay, so we're going to go right into it. God, guides, angels, archangels, and Holy Spirit, I thank you for my Cancer friends. I thank you that they look to you for guidance, and I thank you that you give us tarot as a tool to navigate the energies of our daily lives. We're looking for clear and concise messages, clarification, confirmation, and validation, and love, light, and prosperity in these readings as we check out the energies that Cancer will be navigating through the month of November as it relates to career and money. Okay, we thank you again for these roadmaps. Okay, where are we at, Cancer? November, career and money. Sacrifice, transformation, and material harvest. That's exciting. Okay, we're going to clarify these energies with the Arcanum Tarot. And let's see what Spirit has to say about each of those energies. Also, I want you guys to know how much I appreciate y'all. We are over 11,000 subscribers as of today, and I am tickled pink at not only the number of people in this community, but the love, the encouragement, not just for the channel, but for each other. Sometimes I see you guys encouraging each other in the comments, and I think that is just amazing, and I appreciate it. I'd also like to say that if you're not already a subscriber, listen to the message. If it resonates, make sure you do subscribe and hit the little bell notification thingy so that you'll know whenever we upload a video. Okay, God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for the messages, for showing us the energies that Cancer will be navigating as they walk through the month of November. Clarify for us why sacrifice on the table. What is it about transformation? And show us about material harvest. Clarify for us what these energies are. What's going to be taking place for Cancer in the month of November? Okay, to clarify sacrifice. Oh wow, we've got the World. We've got the King of Swords. And we've got the Queen of Cups. In transformation, we have the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Four of Cups. Excuse me. In material harvest, we've got the Ten of Wands, the Emperor, wow, and the Six of Wands. Okay, this is pretty powerful. Cancer, I'm excited for y'all. Okay, so with the Sacrifice card, it's the same as the Hanged Man in the traditional tarot. She's been through some murky waters, right? But she's kept herself above. She's kept her heart above. She's kept her mind above all the murkiness. She's out of it. She's not allowing it to pull her down or pull her under, right? And she's got her hands in the air up behind her, like she is, and they're in a prayer position, like she is relying on the guidance of Spirit to get her through this, to walk her through it to the other side. And she's also looking at this situation as part of her journey. There's this rainbow back there, and the rainbow is the promise of a brighter future, and she's hanging on to that promise, right? So as it relates to career and money, there's something that you've been through, something that you've kept yourself above the negative repercussions of it, and you're going to be able to show up in a stronger way as it relates to career and money, either at your current job or if you're fixing to create something different, something you're looking at it from a different perspective, whatever this is that you've been through, whether it's where you are currently, whether it's something that's going on in your personal life that has made you realize that there's a new truth for you to unveil to people so that you can help them navigate these murky waters also, whatever it is. Again, in your current job or something else that you're creating, you've got something going on there. This is going to be a new cycle for you, Cancer. You're ending an old cycle and starting something new with this. So again, whether it is where you work currently or where you're headed, it's like a whole new world. There's a whole new something happening for you. Whatever's back there is gone. It's over with. It's no longer part of who you are or how you show up in the world. No more. It's something totally different. And I know y'all know what I'm thinking about, right? If you haven't been watching my channel, the last few Cancer readings are about telling a story that the people in this collective, in this group, in this energy, there's a story to be told, and they've been nudged to tell it. So here's the King of Swords, right? Again, it's the same thing. She's kept her heart and her mind above the murkiness of the emotions. Water is about emotions, right? She's kept her heart and her mind above the murkiness of the emotions that go on with this situation. Whether she's been passed over for promotions in the past, or whether it's something that has happened in her personal life that she feels she can bring forward to others to help them navigate the murkiness of a situation. She's standing in her truth. She's disconnected from the emotions. She's already processed them, or he has already processed them. Either one, it's not gender specific. And now they stand in their truth, detached from the emotions. They look at the situation like from a 10,000 foot view, and they see what they might have learned from it, how it helped them grow. They see how they can use that, they can communicate that truth to help other people grow. If this is within a company, you see how being passed over for promotions or whatever it was actually okay, because now this new opportunity is more in line with who you are anyway. It's more in line with your truth and your core values. So either way, whether it's in a current position and you're fixing to go do something new within the same company, or you're starting something new, this is so much more in line with who you are, and the emotions from the past no longer dictate the decisions that you make about your career. I love this. This is unconditional love, right? This is a healthy, intelligent, emotionally intelligent person. And she takes her emotion and she allows it to be used to give life. She doesn't let herself seep down into the darkness, right? She takes it, she's transmuted it. She's capped it. She's capped the darkness of it, and she's transmuted into something beautiful, and she's offering it up. Again, whether it's within your company or whether it's something new that you're going to do, it's a beautiful offering to all those that it's going to impact. And she is very vibrant. She's very creative and loving and nurturing. And this is not a she necessarily. It can be a he, but it's about taking unconditional love and emotional intelligence and emotional fulfillment and bringing it forward in some way or another. That's beautiful. So this also talks about transformation. The sacrifice, right? The sacrifice was about keeping your... God's so awesome the way he lays these cards out. Keeping your heart and your mind above the darkness of the emotions, right? And walking through it, looking at it from a different perspective. And it transforms who you are. It brings you into this whole other dimension, so to say, where look at her. Look at her wings back there. It's just like the butterfly, the caterpillar that becomes a chrysalis and then turns into a butterfly, because the butterfly actually has to break out of that chrysalis. The butterfly has to get through the darkness to find the light again. And this is you. You've done that. You have come through that darkness. You've come through it stronger. You've come through it more vibrant. You've come through it ready to fly off and be who you are. Be who you truly are. So this is Cancer. This is like a wish come true. If you take this promotion, or you walk forward with this story that Spirit has been encouraging you to walk forward with, it's going to be like a dream come true, because it's going to fill you up to be able to make that kind of impact with other people. Not only that, it's going to bring you financial reward. It's like a win-win. Here's the Hierophant, okay? So what is the Hierophant about? It's about spiritual traditions. It's about structures, constructs, big corporations, things like that. So perhaps this is another group of people who is within a corporation, and that you will go be moving up within the company, starting out a new project or a new service that the company wants to offer. Perhaps it is movement up within that corporation. But what this is telling me also is that this long time journey that you've been on, right? You've learned a lot of deep spiritual truths. You've learned a lot about yourself. Whenever I talk about spiritual truths, I'm talking about like the basic truth. We're spirit. We're not human beings having a spiritual experience. We're spiritual beings who are here to have a human experience. And whatever it is that you've been through, the old stuff that you learned possibly growing up about holding on to resentment and holding never allowing forgiveness in for people who've really done you wrong and that kind of stuff, you're like letting that go. Look at the light around his head. He's like, that does me no good. That does not benefit me. It does not benefit my spiritual nature of who I am. So it's like you're moving forward in a deeper spiritual understanding of how things work in this 3D world, and how we as spirits can transmute those things. I'm also getting the 4 of Cups. And this is your advice cord. So whenever you walk into this, right, whether it's a promotion or whether you start your own business based on helping other people grow themselves, understanding how to navigate murky waters, they're saying, don't allow yourself to get caught up in these details so much that you forget to watch for what Spirit is offering you, because they will offer you each step along the way. But whenever we get caught up in the details and we get caught up in the trying to figure out how to stuff, and we worry about it instead of continuing to give it back to Spirit and let them guide us, we can get stuck right here. So this is the advice card is keep your mind open. Keep your mind open, remembering that Spirit's always got the next step for you. We have to be open to receiving it. And look at your outcome, material harvest. Like I said, it's not just going to fill you up. It's not just going to fill up all your cups emotionally. It's going to fill you up financially. It's going to bring you a harvest that you would never have imagined. More than you've ever made. It's going to be not only sustaining your needs, but your desires too. Because guess what? You decided to put those wands down, right? You decided to put down the wands of the pain, the hurt, the unforgiveness, all that stuff. You didn't allow it to consume your heart area. You didn't allow it to consume your head. You kept it at bay, right? You walked through it, but you didn't allow it to reach those parts of you that it could have closed you off. So you're putting them all down. And you are walking into, this is the Emperor. He is the culmination of all the kings. Cancer, this guy right here, he's resourceful. He's emotionally intelligent. He is intellectual. And he is, what am I missing? The Pentacles, the Cups. Oh, and he's inspired. Look, he's a wand. He's inspired, right? Look at the passion back here, the colors back there. And look at this right here. I think this is pretty amazing. Remember I said all of the things, this is about traditions, right? Spiritual traditions, but traditions nevertheless. All of this red right here is about all that possible things that you've learned growing up or things that you hung on to growing up, like holding on to resentment and not allowing forgiveness to be extended and stuff like that. This guy has shed that. He has shed that, and he's only allowed what actually serves him to drape him versus smothering him. So he has shed what doesn't serve him anymore, and he's walking forth in his own truth, in what works for him, and how he can help, how he can use that to benefit others. And look at your end result, victory. Victory. Not only have you been victorious already, but now people are going to see the victory, and you're going to be noticed for it. You're not only going to be noticed for it, people will come to you and say, help me understand things the way you understand them. Help me find that peace within my heart that you've obviously found in your heart regardless of what has happened. Help me understand how you did that. People are going to come to you and they're going to honor you for not only for what you've come through or for what you've accomplished, but they're going to ask you how to help them do it too. That's your victory. Okay, we're going to get your oracle message. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you for the message on the table for Cancer. I thank you for the energies that you've showed us and clarified for us as it relates to career and finance. Show us now the oracle message that goes along with the same reading, please. Okay, so you're getting movement. Look at this little guy. He's moving forward, right? He's moving forward, and he's carrying like a little farm or something, a little productive. That's a windmill. He's carrying this little farm on his back. And there's this little hot air balloon back there, and that feels like it feels like an energy of excitement, anticipation, those kinds of things. Let's see what it says though. 28. You're in a time of positive forward motion. And you know what? You've been moving through that time, right? Because you never allowed it to corrupt your heart. Whatever it was that happened, being overlooked from promotions or being betrayed in some way, that you're going to take that hurt and turn it into something that helps other people. You've never allowed it to cripple you. So this is the time for positive movement as you come out of a period of restriction. You're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts and you know the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear. Let it go and move forward. Wow. So this card right here is associated with that, and that's what they're saying too. Don't get yourself into this and then move back into this area where you have fear and doubt and worry that you're not figuring it all out. Okay. P.S. While I'm shuffling for the P.S., I just want to say also, I think I forgot earlier, I've added a new segment to Spirit Mail. It's called Daily Mail, where I upload videos daily, and sometimes I'm answering questions that some of you have asked, and sometimes, like today, what I did was there were a lot of repeating themes going on in health and wellness with the retrograde readings, and had a lot to do with the thought processes, our thought processes. So I did something on that, the importance of thinking about what we're thinking about, or something like that. Okay, God. So if you like them, hit like and share and all that stuff. But if you don't like them, don't worry about it. Just make sure you come back for your zodiac readings. And don't forget to hit the bell notification. If you haven't already done so, please do, so that you'll know when my uploads are there. Okay, God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, show us the PS for Cancer as it relates to this reading, please. Show us the PS for Cancer as it relates to career and money for November of 2019. This is an inspired gift for you, whether it's to apply for that promotion or take your mess and turn it into a message. Take what's happened in your life and be passionate about helping other people navigate it, overcome it, walk around it, walk through it, become who they truly are. It's an inspired message. It's going to move you to smoother waters. See this murkiness that you've had to travel through? It's not going to be murky anymore. It's going to be clear, and it's going to be smooth, and you'll have peace in your life. It is your choice. So that kind of makes me think about this cup right here. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in the how-tos that you feel blinded, that you can't move forward. Okay? See this moon up here? This blindfold, if she takes that blindfold off and she looks, that moon is going to light up the night enough for her to see the next step. So don't let fear and worry keep you from making the decisions that you need to make to move forward. Look at what you're wanting to accomplish. Look at, imagine it out on the horizon, how it's going to be, and then make your choice to map it out and take the steps that Spirit gives you each step of the way. Okay? Cancer, I am so glad you stopped in for your reading tonight, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Till then, have a super duper day. Bye.